Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course. Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you. Another offering. Off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks. Sampler video series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. Go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I don't remember buying this. Like 100%, I got nothing. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there and try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I always like to highlight super cool shirt. What super cool shirt am I wearing for you today? Happens to be my Ventana shirt. Yeah, this is a new one I got recently. If you're unfamiliar with the band Ventana, oh, that's probably fair. They're not like a big name band or anything, but they've been doing it for quite a while now. They're often seen as being a branch-off band of the band Mushroomhead. At this point, pretty much it depends on kind of who's in the band at any given time. But quite a few of their members have been in the band Mushroomhead for various points. I got into their stuff back in the MySpace days, okay? Going back to, talking about how long they've been doing this. And I'm a big fan. They're kind of an industrial metal band. They include some theatrical elements, kind of taking from that Mushroomhead inspiration. But they're very much their own thing, like Mushroomhead Association aside, like they just kick ass. They're fucking awesome. And I'm really fortunate. I've seen them perform live a few times now. I actually have videos of their performances on my channel. In case maybe you want to check them out. If nothing else, I'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction as far as their music is concerned, because I think they're fucking awesome. But anyway, what am I trying for you today, folks? What are we doing here? Why do I not remember buying this? Well, to be fair, I buy a lot of things to review, and then a lot of times, stuff that I buy to review ends up getting pushed, in the back of my cupboard or my fridge or what have you. And I think that's what happened here, but I genuinely was like, I was looking through my fridge and I was like, what the hell is that? Okay, what the hell is this? So what is it? It's boom! It is from Durango Soda Company. This is their Zuberfizz. I'm going with Zuber. It's either Zuber or Tuber. This is their chocolate cream classic draft soda. Twist this. Okay, it's caffeine-free. It's Durango Soda Company. Pure cane sugar. It's got a little thing here. We take pride in manufacturing, the manufacturing process, ingredients, and packaging we use at Durango Soda Company. Each batch is handcrafted in small quantities with the fresh Rocky Mountain water, San Juan's corn sugar rather than high fructose corn syrup, hard forged chemicals. Superior contained, okay. So it's basically them just talking up their stuff. So, cool. Let's get a thing for the thing here real quick, because this is what it is. And, let's see if we can do something like that. Sure, man, let's give it a go. I've reviewed some chocolate soda. It was, like, probably 4 or 5 years ago now, but I did it. And I actually like chocolate soda. It's hard to come by. Not too many companies make it anymore. There used to be a Chicago company that did, but they don't exist anymore, sadly. Whoo, that's chocolatey. Let's give it a go. Ooh. Ooh. That flavor holds. It's kind of like if you carbonated a Nesquik. Like, it definitely gives off similar kind of chocolatey vibes. It has a stronger depth to its chocolate flavor, I will say. Now, it does, of course, mention it's a chocolate cream soda. And I can see how they would blend those together. It's kind of a chocolate vanilla-y kind of thing, right? The chocolate aspect is very pungent, very prominent. They were not, skimping on it. And I'm glad they didn't. you know? Because love it or hate it, if you call it a chocolate soda, it should fucking taste like chocolate. And this definitely does that. For better or worse, I still haven't decided yet. I like it overall, though. And like I said, you know, like, there's not too many companies out there that put out chocolate soda. And this is probably like my first experience with sort of like a craft version of it, right? You know, I think Faygo used to make a chocolate soda, right? Maybe they still do. I don't know. I don't keep up with Faygo. Not into the Juggalo stuff so much. Though I do like Twisted a lot, even though I know they're kind of persona non grata within that universe now. I like their music. I like this. It's weird, but it's weird in a way that I'm totally down with. It's nice and it's smooth, and I like the way that it drinks. It's got some oomph to it, you know. It has some tangibility to it when you're drinking it, and I like that. There's a place for, let's call them thinner sodas, but this isn't that. But again, it does drink smooth, you know. It's not harsh or anything, but it's got some thickness to it, and I like that. And yeah, I kind of get what they're going for with the cream soda idea. Because, like, when you first start drinking it, it has more of a cream soda vibe. But shortly thereafter, the chocolate really starts to kick in. And it is, like, there's sort of a progression of flavor with it, you know? It hits, and again, it has kind of like almost a Nesquik sort of vibe. And then it starts to kind of, it goes from being sort of Nesquik-y to more like almost like a Hershey's chocolate bar kind of thing, you know? But I like it. It's not too bitter, but it's also not too sweet. I actually really like this. I think going over there and blending it in with a cream soda, really smart idea. Really smart. This wouldn't be like an everyday drink for me, but fuck knows, man. Wherever I bought this from, I apparently fucking knew what I was doing at the time, because this is really tasty. That chocolate just gives it a nice edge. And it's not overly chocolatey. You know, again, I think they did a really good job of balancing the flavors. All right. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? Absolutely. Kinda. I like this a lot. And like I said, it would not be an everyday soda for me. Not that you should be drinking soda every day anyway, but, just toss that out there. This is one of those things where it's like, I would be more inclined. This would be one of those things where, like, I would go over there and buy maybe like a 6-pack or something, and probably over the course of like a month, I would go through it. Because every now and again, I know I would really want one of these, and, like, I really like it. It's just the way that it's presented, again, within, taking a familiar format with that cream soda aspect. And I need to look into more of this Durango stuff, because if this is their interpretation of a cream soda, with chocolate on top of it, I'd really like to try just their normal cream soda. I really like that. For me, that's definitely a winner. Even again, it wouldn't be an all-the-time soda, but that's definitely one that I'm a big fan of. Now, if I'm recommending it, chocolate soda is extremely, extremely hit or miss with people. In my experience, I have seen numerous people try chocolate soda, and I would say more often than not, they are not big fans. I don't even know that I was that big of a fan the first time I tried it. It's something you gotta kind of get used to, I think. But for me, like I said, I like it, and I think it's a really nice product. I think it's one of those things where, like, try it. If you run into it, give it a shot. Be a little bit adventurous. I can't promise you'll love it, but I will promise you it's a nice product. It's definitely well crafted and, put together seemingly by, good people who know what the fuck they're doing. And, it's fucking chocolate soda. If nothing else, you can put that on your resume. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of your month, stupendous rest of your year, Folks, go over there and have yourselves a truly... Seriously, where the fuck did I buy this Tastic rest of your life? I don't know. I can only assume it was like, it had to have been a specialty store. That doesn't narrow it down that much. I go to a lot of specialty stores. Final two things. Number one, try to bring some positivity into the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what do you do if you can't do it all the time? I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. When we find ourselves in situations where we have to deal with said bullshit, it's important we go over there, whenever possible, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, have you tried chocolate soda? And if so, what was your take on it? I think the first time I ever had chocolate soda, there's a restaurant in St. Charles, Illinois, where I used to live back in them darn days, called Colonial Cafe. I should really check that place out again. It's been a very long time. But they had it. But it was like they made it there. It wasn't like they made it, like they brewed it there. But they would just, like, add chocolate to, like, Coke or something like that, if I recall correctly. And it was a little weird, but I kind of was like, okay, maybe I like this. And then I just, over the years, I've taken whatever opportunity I can. And but let me know your experiences. Anyway,